my outfit. Is this black thing?
Oh, okay. That's weird.
It's perfect
Ooh.
today.
Is it? Oh.
Oh my god.
It's that lady, I'm telling you. Hey kids! Welcome back to Chelley&Nay, where you know when we're on.
It is poppin'!
With a Starbucks drink.
We need this really badly today.
If you're new to our channel, welcome. We love you already. So today, we just want to talk to you guys about a couple things. If you read the title, then you know. But before we do that, we had to get some Starbucks because we said it's so boring just sitting and talking to you guys and not having anything. So I got the iced matcha green tea, right? Latte, something like that. Anyways, it's really good.
Something to that effect.
Yeah. So if you have tried this, comment down below. And Nay got her usual, and tell them all the fixins.
Iced caramel, macchiato. I cut it down to 1 shot of espresso versus the usual 2.
Otherwise she passes out.
Yeah, it's like I go really, really hard and then I just die. This is really good today, but I think what Chelley was saying, there's this one lady that works at the Starbucks. She just knows how to do everything to a T. She knows how to make you love it even more.
It's true. And she's super nice. Yeah, even with mine, I wanted it to be sweet, so she told me like how they sweeten it, and I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Chelley was feeling good today because you're super nice.
Okay, I look like Barney. Anyways,
Barney.
Before we get into this though, topic of discussion, don't forget to
like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the bell if you're nasty, and don't forget to
tell your besties, y'all. We've been growing and it feels so good, but you know, we definitely have a goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers. Our goal is to do that by, I think we said by
December.
By December, but we're gonna be ambitious, and let's say September, since that's our magical month. September is the month that Chelley and I officially got together, so we're like, you know what? Let's just say by September.
I like that you said officially.
Officially. So let's just do 1,000 subscribers latest September, because that's Chelley's and my month. It's also the month we plan to make our union official as well. So that, you know, that would just be like a nice gift for us. Anyways, you guys, tell your besties, put everyone you know on Chelley&Nay. We're on the road to 1K. That being said,
now she's gonna get serious.
With our, I want to say like with our growth, but guys, you've seen our numbers. We're not, you know, we haven't had astronomical growth by any means, but we are so grateful for whatever growth we've had. And with growth, your brand or business, getting more exposed. You definitely also are exposing yourself to everyone. Let's just start there.
For me, I'll let you say what you want to say, but for me, it's like we're just gonna come out here, say what we gotta say, and then not talk about it again, unless for some reason, years down the road, people still need to hear it.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, and then we're gonna exit. So basically what Nay was trying to get at was that we've been getting hate comments, but YouTube's pretty good at like deleting them right away.
Yeah. So shout out YouTube.
Yeah, but we still get them.
Yeah.
We still see them. So everybody gets them. We're not here to complain, nothing like that. We don't even want to give those type of people
life like that.
Yeah, we don't want to.
You don't deserve.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not even about that. We don't care. Like, we'll read it and we'll just laugh. Like, we'll look at it with each other and we'll just laugh. We genuinely don't care. But we were having a discussion further, and we were thinking like we could take the opportunity to educate some people, because a lot of people just know what it is, and a lot of people are kind of in between, and then other people just hate, like really hate. So
like born to hate.
Yeah. So go ahead and read the comment, love, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. This is not like our first one. We've had other little jabs thrown at us, which, you know, again, we just kind of see it and we laugh and we're like,
and
okay.
It's expected, obviously.
It is expected. So our most recent and entertaining one is, we're not sure if you guys have seen the video where Chelley pranked me by calling me like another name. I think the name was Chanel or something, whatever. So someone who we will leave nameless said, lesbians, that means girls like each other. Girls, ew. I'm not going to watch your videos anymore. ... I'm unsubscribed by, open bracket, in low voice, close bracket, they should break up. Number one, I just want to say the punctuation and grammar is... I mean, first of all, my only thing is if you ever want to come at me or my boo thing, your punctuation should be A1 from day one, because you are completely discredited when you just can't get it right.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you don't even know how to write, then you probably should just not do it, or go practice first and then come back. I don't know. Again, like, it's not even mad. We're just obviously like throwing jabs at the person who wrote it, because like, why are you watching then? Like, I don't understand. And to add on to what the person said, she's like, I'm unsubscribed. I'm not watching your videos anymore. But I was like, our number didn't go down, so you weren't subscribed in the first place. She just came across our page and just wrote a comment. But my thing is, how are you guys so mad? Like, how are people so mad that you go and comment on something you don't like? When we don't like something, we just don't say anything. Yeah. There's two rules. The golden rule, right? And then the other rule is that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But people love to do that. It's like it burns them to
not say it.
Yeah,
like,
to not say it. It's like, oh, I need to go on and say it. Like, you didn't hurt anybody's feelings. We're just here to educate, because she called us lesbians, whatever. That's fine. Like, call us whatever you want to call us. It doesn't hurt our feelings. Like, we don't care, because there's nothing wrong with that word, and there's nothing wrong with
being a lesbian.
Yeah,
if
there's
you are
nothing
one,
wrong.
That's beautiful. That's great.
Yeah, but we just don't see ourselves as that. So we basically were having a conversation, and we were like, you know what, why don't we just make a small little video just kind of educating people who think that way, because there's people who everything's black and white, and the world is fortunately gray, a million shades of gray. So even certain things I don't know, and Nay doesn't know fully. Like, we don't know everything that has to do in and around LGBT or that
sexuality or whatever. Yeah,
or that community or anything like that. We really don't. Like, we're not going to be ignorant and pretend we know everything, and we really don't. We literally are just two females that happen to fall in love. Go cry about it. Like, that's what I just tell people. Like, that's literally what we write on our social media. It's like, just two girls that happen to fall in love. Go cry about it. Like, that's because there's no other, we don't need to explain our situation to anybody, and this is not an explanation like us trying to validate who we are and what we are and what we do. It's just more like I keep saying, just to educate people who are like that, because guess what, the world's changing, and just like technology changes and you adapt, the world changes, so you have to adapt. It's not just technology, it's not just like every little thing changes, and you have to adapt to it. And if you don't want to, then keep it to yourself. Like, you don't come out and say, I don't know, like, I just, if I don't like something, I don't need to put my energy into it.
Yeah,
it's
we
like
don't get joy out of being like, I'm gonna make this person feel bad for what they're doing or whatever.
But you didn't also.
Yeah,
we really didn't. But like, we feel that way. Like, we don't want to make people feel a way. Like, there's no, you don't have to put negativity out there, right? Like, it's just, oh, like, I hope they break up.
No, I agree with all of that. And I think it's interesting that you're saying, oh, ew, lesbians, I'm unsubscribed. Number one, if you were watching from the get-go, Chelley and I have been very transparent about who we are and who we are to each other. So it's not like we're suddenly like, we just started like being lesbians. Like, we've been who we are. We've been in a relationship. We love each other. We've been loving each other the whole time. That's what our channel is about, you know. We're a couple who are just doing things together, and we put it on YouTube. No big deal.
And you know what, can I just add on before I forget? There's actually been a few people that have actually reached out to us and said it makes them so happy to see us being who we are and being true to ourselves, and unfortunately they can't, or they feel they can't in the situations that are in. I'm not going to name any names, I'm not going to tell their situations, but they've actually reached out to us and said certain things like that, and that makes us happy because they get it. It's just like, there's no explanation, there's no labels, there's no this, there's no that. We're just being who we are and living our truth. And you know, it actually hurts me to read certain things people say to us where they say they feel, sorry, they don't even say they feel, they can't be who they truly are. For me, I say they feel they can't, because at the end of the day, you can be, but I know there's so many
reasons they're not going to
there's
be.
so reasons this is not working. There's so many reasons that they can't. It just makes me sad, you know? It makes me sad for them, but it makes me happy that they actually reach out and say that watching us or living vicariously through us makes them feel better. So hopefully one day you can do it for yourself and be who you truly are, because I just feel like, what's the point otherwise? Like, you have one life to live. Like, just be you, do what you gotta do, and who cares? Like, honestly, if you have to cut off your whole family, if you have to cut off your whole life and just start a new life, like, whatever, like, we're here. So you know, like, you can start there and build a foundation from there. But I know it's very hard, and harder than we're explaining it. Not everything is just like, oh yeah, cool, do it, like, whatever. Like, it's not like that, but I'm just trying to say that that's the good part of it. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just not even alive right now.
You are making sense, babe. You are. And I just feel like a lot of people also who come at other people for actually enjoying themselves or living their best life, it's possible that they're struggling with something. So all I'm gonna say is that the person who left that, you know, not so nice comment, I'm praying for you. I'm really putting out the best wishes in the universe for you, and that
I'm not.
You actually, you know what, I am only, and I get why you're not, babe, but and I am only because it's like, you know what, clearly you're struggling, and your goal in life is to make other people feel less valued and valid because you can't have something that they're choosing to maybe have or go through with or do.
And that's the thing that I agree with you, Nay, in saying that, because I feel like people who have to do those things, you're unhappy with something, because somebody who's 100% comfortable with themselves, who knows themselves, comfortable with their lives and what they're doing, they don't care. Like,
they don't. And
what I do shouldn't affect you, and what you do shouldn't affect you, and what you do shouldn't affect you. Like, it just live your life. Like, just leave people alone. And why I said that I'm not is because I just don't feel the need to put positive energy into people who just love to exude negative energy. It's big of you, and it's so big of people who do that, because I know I know so many people that do that. Like, they'll pray, like, you're one of them, you pray for others to,
but you know why also, and I get what you're saying, babe, but I do it because it actually brings me peace, because like, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, and I know you're the same way, and maybe not in the sense, guys, where Chelley's like deliberately saying a prayer for that person, but I know that Chelley's just like, you know what, you do you, and I'm gonna do me, because that brings me peace. Because at the end of the day, she's right. We shouldn't have to put even this much energy into someone who felt the need to actually write, oh, ew, you guys, you being yourselves, and you should break up, and I'm unsubscribed. Like, I mean, honey, again, our number actually went up, so we know you weren't subscribed to begin with, and number two, like, I'm sorry that you saw something you couldn't handle, or that really actually resonated with you, and you're like, oh my god, I like this, but I was told not to like this as a kid, or growing up, or whatever the situation. I don't want to say I know your situation, but I just hope life gets better for you, and that you don't actually treat everyone like that, because you're gonna lose out. So,
because regardless if you didn't like or agree with what we're doing, the fact that you had to comment and make a whole thing and say, oh, hope they break up, in a low voice in brackets, like, you don't even know what
I don't even know what the hell that is.
Yeah, that was just weird, honestly. Like,
you're creepy, but yeah, sure. Maybe learn to, like, love yourself and leave other people alone. That's all I can say. Like, if you actually have a hobby, I feel like you don't have time to be,
or a job.
There's a thought.
Or just, like, a sensible brain. Even I always tell Nay, like, even before we started YouTube, I never understood why there's a dislike button on YouTube, because if you don't like it, just don't watch it. Why does there have to be a whole thing where it's like, oh, I watched this whole video? No, like, there's videos that I've watched and I really didn't like. I really didn't like it, but I didn't hit the dislike button because there's just no point. It's like, why am I, if I'm gonna give you constructive feedback, I'm gonna personally give it to you, but I'm not gonna just do a thumbs down and not tell you why it wasn't good. I mean, they're not gonna say anything, or I'm gonna give you constructive feedback. That is, we're open to that, but it's just like, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like I'm getting off topic. The point was that, you know, she called us lesbians, and she said, I hope they break up, and whatever. And, like, again, nothing, like, stings or nothing hurts us to hear. Like, we don't really care. Do and say whatever you want, just like you were saying, Nay. Like, do you, we'll do us, because we're actually happy, and we don't have to go around and spread hate and write stuff that's YouTube takes down, because clearly it's inappropriate. We're just trying to educate those people, because not everything is just one way. But I mean, if you don't want to educate yourself, that's fine, I guess, for you. I mean, you're gonna be ignorant for your whole life and you're gonna be missing out on things, and that's cool. I mean, clearly you're happy with that because, I don't know, you had to make a whole show. So, but there's a lot of people like that, and we expect it, and we don't care because we thrive off of our own work ethic and our own positive energies that we try to put out there, and especially our positive comments. Like, we have a lot of, we don't have so many subscribers right now. Like, I feel blessed for the amount that we have, but I'm just trying to say that we don't have that many, but the people who comment, like, we love you guys off, like, the positive comments. You guys leave comments like this, and then another one like this, and then another one like this, and it's just like, we really, that shows me that you guys really know who we are. Yeah, pretty much. Like, for the most part, like, I know we don't know each other in person, but like, you know who we are, and you guys we vibe, you know, because for you guys to take your time to write that whole thing and make it positive, we obsess over your comments and stuff like that, and that's what I like about us too. It's like, we really do obsess over the positive. When we see something like that, we're just like, okay, like, what was that? It was just unnecessary, and just people are uneducated and they don't want to learn the new ways of the world. Some people will change, some people won't, and that's okay. Like, if you see things a certain way, cool. If you don't, cool. But again, it's not even about the comment. I don't care. Like, say what you want to say. You really don't care. YouTube's gonna take it down anyways, so shout out to YouTube. But yeah, just educating you guys about, not everything is like, oh, you're gay or you're lesbian or you're, I don't know, whatever other words that you guys see as negative. Number one, it's not negative.
Not, also.
And yeah, that's the part I don't like. It's like, you're calling it something, but you're saying it in a negative way, and it's like, I'm not offended by you because I don't take that word offensively.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, if you're trying to hurt our feelings, they're not hurt, because there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian, there's nothing wrong with being gay, etc., etc. Whatever you identify as, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So you saying lesbians and then following it with the ew, that doesn't gross me out, and I don't feel hurt. And
yeah, it's like, go bathe then.
Also, I just want to say thanks for contributing to our watch hours, since you hated us so much, guys. And just another thing, what Chelley was saying is that if you're content with the level of education you have, and you refuse to, like, unlearn certain things that are negative or not contributing positively to your community or society, just remember that you're going to be in a box probably for the rest of your life all by yourself, and you will probably be alone, because if you're not willing to accept how people choose to live their life, or how people are happy living their life doing no wrong to anyone, then you really should be alone.
Well,
I don't know why.
You'll probably end up with somebody who's just like them, or alone. Yeah,
that's
like
true.
You're saying. Because I've seen it. So
absolutely,
we've both seen it. So my thing is, even though I see certain people together, same sex or not, we don't just assume, oh, they're gay, oh, they're lesbians. Like, I know that's the thing to do, because that's what it's been for a long time, and that's an older way of thinking. But I don't, even if I see a same-sex couple, I don't assume that they're gay, like they're just like men, or they just like women. Like, I don't assume anything. I'm just like, oh, that's your partner, cool. I really am having a headache, so
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, comment down below your thoughts, comment down below anything positive, even if it's negative. We don't flag your comments, we don't report them, we really don't. YouTube naturally just takes them down, so keep hating, because YouTube's gonna keep taking your ish down, and we're just gonna keep posting. And we're gonna keep renovating our house, because it's almost there. We're just waiting on a couple things, so we're gonna update you guys on that
very soon, guys. It's coming along so beautifully. Thank you to all who continues to watch every single one of our videos, and thank you especially to those of you who've maybe thought one way about something, and then were open to learning something else, willing to change your mind, see someone else's point of view, perspective, way of life. Shout out to you for just taking that step, because I realize that some of us were brought up in certain standard situations, environments that were out of our control. Just, you know, keep learning, keep evolving, and just keep loving and accepting. That's all I can really just ask of humans. If you know, if we have a platform and we can talk to you guys at all, like that's all we can really ask of you guys. Just keep loving and keep being open, and just stop judging people. That's it.
Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, I hope that you did. If you didn't, then
What are you doing?
I'm not talking to you anyways, so, but we love you
Nice
anyways. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell if you're nasty, and don't forget to
tell your besties, y'all. Tell everyone you know about Chelley&Nay. We're on the road to 1K, guys. Let's get there by September.
Later, cats.